As I am reading the words of these evening hymns that we're using for our recordings for the next 2 weeks, so many memories come flooding back from using these hymns in my early days. Today's hymn was one that we sang quite often and sang it in morning worship too, because it's one of the rare evening hymns that also could be appropriate for morning worship. And the second verse especially brings back memories for me. Grant us your peace upon our homeward way. I remember as a child that we used to walk to worship. And I don't even know. I suppose the church would have been about a kilometer away from our house. And often on the way home, I remember my parents would be talking about the morning worship service and what it meant to them. And I think about the fact these days that our lives are so busy that worship becomes an event that is isolated in time. So it's the hour on Sunday morning, and once we walk out those doors, so often we're on with our day. And the second line of that second verse, with you began, with you shall end the day. Again, those were the days when morning and evening worship together as a family were certainly more common than they are today, and some of you may remember that experience as well. I remember as a child saying my evening prayers, and often I would say them once I was in bed, and I'd fall asleep before I finished the prayer with, of course, the Lord's Prayer. And I remember as a child being quite terrified that the wrath of God would be upon me because I could never stay awake to finish my prayers. So I hope again you enjoy singing this hymn today. I hope it is familiar to most of you, if not all of you. And just think about the memories from days gone by and the things that perhaps might be worth recovering from those days now that we have more time to open our day and to close our day in communication with our God.